Okay, this is the Clor Pulse pool cleaner from Bunnings. $229, I'm pretty sure it cost me, Australian. Now it's like a diaphragm style vacuum cleaner, but it doesn't actually have, or pool cleaner, but it doesn't actually have a diaphragm. Now a diaphragm is a rubber tube with a narrow section, and as the water flows through that tube, it opens and closes because of the suction, and that open and close action creates this jolt. You can see there all the ripples, and it's jolting. In turn, that'll make your pump move along the floor, or your vacuum move along the pool floor, and it also provides a suction. Now this one doesn't have a diaphragm. It actually has two tubes in the vacuum cleaner body in the dark area there, and has a vein that opens and closes between the two. So as one closes, the suction flows through the other tube and then pulls the vein back down, and it opens and closes like that. Very similar concept. But what I'm finding with this Clor Pulse is, out of the box, it doesn't have enough suction onto the bottom of the pool. Now, it's got nothing to do with the pump itself. A lot of people might say it's the pump. You know, anyone who knows these vacuum cleaners, these pool cleaners, can tell that this is doing its job. That vein's moving quite well. I've got the flow meter in line here, and it always runs with a little bit of a gap in it. So it's providing enough suction to run it. And even with the pool pump not on filter, with it actually just on recirculate, it'll go a little bit harder, but it still doesn't fix the issue that I'm about to describe. So it's a good quality product, in my opinion. It's built well, feels nice and sturdy, comes with the hose. You get a lot for the price. But because of that lack of suction, which I reckon is the cause of the problem, it can't fight the hose. It can't hold its own against the hose. So wherever the hose ends up curving, the pump just follows. Like the cleaner just follows no matter what. And what I'm finding is, it will not stop going in a figure eight pattern around the pool. So it'll come around the wall here, and then it cuts straight across where the hose is, around this wall, and by that time the hose is sort of going back out around here, so it ends up following the hose back out and around. And I have tried different hose lengths, I've tried different weights, I've tried different angles for the return jet in the pool, I've tried blocking off holes on the body of the cleaner itself. It actually has two openings on the top, one on each side. You can see there's a leaf sitting nearly over one at the moment, trying to suck in there. I tried blocking those. You'll see here. So it's coming through that corner. Here it goes, and the angle of the vacuum hose there. Look at it turn. Now it should travel up the pool at this point to clean up that edge, but it's not. It does a sharp right hand turn every time. I've been running this thing for 15 hours now, trying all these different adjustments, and it's a bit of a windy day here. It's coming into winter in Australia. You cannot make it take a different route. I've tried different twists in the hose. I've tried stopping the swivel action on the end of the pump there. There's got a swivel that can turn. I've taped that up to stop it. I taped up both the openings. I fixed because this rotates the silver suction flap on the bottom. It rotates around, so I stopped it rotating, hoping that might make a difference. It cleans well. Where it goes, it cleans well. It just can't get to all your pool. And what you end up getting is this big spot of dirt here, right up this end, and then a clean bit in the middle, and then you end up with a big circle of dirt up this end as well. Because all it can do is follow the wall. So it follows the wall, right on the wall. Like, if it can't even clean this bit, right beside the wall. It follows the wall all the way around, every time. All the way around, does a sharp turn and goes straight across. All the way around, sharp turn, straight across. It doesn't matter what you do. I spent hours. So it's a good quality product for the price. It does clean well where it goes. but you cannot make it take a different route. At the moment, you can see it's taking a bit of a shallow angle across here. It's only because I haven't got enough hose on. Been trying everything to try and get it to take different, a different track around the pool. If I had the extra length of hose, it would just be deeper in this corner, sucking along the edge of the wall. So, yeah, I just can't recommend this pool cleaner. It's a good price. It feels like a good product. It's from Bunnings, so it's easy to get. But it just follows the same route over and over again. So on that note, I cannot recommend it. I'm going to see if I can return it, because I've only had it for a couple of days. But in those couple of days, I've tried everything. Absolutely everything. So I'll package it back up, return it, let them know that it just doesn't work for me. Maybe it's this kind of pool, I'm not sure. Just as a side note, we've had pools for the last 17 years, a couple of different kinds. Quite a few different kinds of cleaners. I used to maintain some pools in one of the big 4 parks in our local area. So I've had a fair bit of experience and, come into contact with quite a few different automatic cleaners before. And I just cannot get this one to work properly. So here we go. I'll just keep the video rolling for a little bit longer. You can skip ahead if you like, if it's taking too long, but just to show you what it does, the hose is stretching this way, and look, it's just done a turn. It can't get this bit of wall. It just won't do it. Won't get any of this area here. Off it goes. Look, it's nearly on a right angle now. Just because the hose was pointing that way. And once again, there's a couple of leaves in its path, but they're just moving across the floor of the pool. But it's been over that area so many times. It won't get the leaves either. They just, you have to get them out with your net. Might prove me wrong. I think it just picked one up. That's good. You've got a leaf. But yeah, off it goes. It's going to travel all the way around this corner and do the right angle turn and end up back where it is. Every time. Yep, so the high Clor Pulse, can't recommend. Yeah, there we go. Alright, thank you for watching, and I hope this helps you in your purchase of a budget pool cleaner. And yeah, it gives you a bit of an insight into the high Clor Pulse, because when I was buying this I couldn't find anything online. No videos, no written material about it. So I thought I'd do something, so yeah, if any future buyers need to have a look at it in action, hopefully this video helps. Cheers.